Some thunderstorms may be severe with damaging winds, large hail, and heavy rainfall. Visibility 1 nautical mile or less. Friday, west winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming south 10 to 15 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Winds and seas higher in and near thunderstorms. Here is the official National Weather Service forecast for Boston Harbor, issued at 1:07 p.m., Thursday, July 21st. Small craft advisory in effect until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time this evening. This afternoon, south winds around 15 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Isolated showers and thunderstorms. Some thunderstorms may produce gusty winds, small hail, and heavy rainfall. Tonight, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 20 knots, becoming west 5 to 10 knots after midnight. Seas around 2 feet until midnight, then 1 foot or less. Isolated showers and thunderstorms until midnight. Some thunderstorms may produce gusty winds, small hail, and heavy rainfall until midnight. Friday, southwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 1 foot or less. Winds and seas higher in and near thunderstorms. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A small craft advisory remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following marine location: coastal waters east of Ipswich Bay and the Stellwagen Bank National Marine Sanctuary. A small craft advisory remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following marine locations: Cape Cod Bay, and Massachusetts Bay and Ipswich Bay. A small craft advisory remains in effect until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following marine location: Boston Harbor. The National Weather Service in Boston has issued a tornado warning for northern Worcester County in central Massachusetts. A tornado warning remains in effect until 4:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for northern Worcester, northwestern Middlesex, and eastern Franklin counties. At 3:36 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Phillipston, or 8 miles east of Orange, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazards include tornado and quarter-size hail. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Templeton around 3:40 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Winchendon and Royalston around 3:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Gardner around 3:50 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Westminster and Ashburnham around 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Lunenburg and Ashby around 4:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Townsend and Shirley around 4:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A small craft advisory remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following marine location: coastal waters east of Ipswich Bay and the Stellwagen Bank National Marine Sanctuary. A small craft advisory remains in effect until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following marine locations: Cape Cod Bay, and Massachusetts Bay and Ipswich Bay. A small craft advisory remains in effect until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following marine location: Boston Harbor. A tornado warning remains in effect until 4:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for northern Worcester, northwestern Middlesex, and eastern Franklin counties. At 3:36 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Phillipston, or 8 miles east of Orange, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazards include tornado and quarter-size hail. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Templeton around 3:40 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Winchendon and Royalston around 3:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Gardner around 3:50 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Westminster and Ashburnham around 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Lunenburg and Ashby around 4:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Townsend and Shirley around 4:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Severe thunderstorm watch number 479 remains in effect until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Massachusetts, Essex, and Middlesex. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for eastern Massachusetts inside of I-495, including Boston, issued at 1:05 p.m., Thursday, July 21st. This afternoon, partly sunny with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some thunderstorms may be severe with damaging winds, large hail, and heavy rainfall. Hot. Near steady temperature around 90.
Hey guys, we're back to the stream here. Cassandra, I'll answer your question here in a second, and Amy, I'll look for you here in a second, see if anything touched down. Welcome to Stream Number 1. Today we're going to be going over the severe weather threat for the northeast, parts of the southeast also have a severe weather threat for today. We have 3 areas we're watching for today. We're seeing severe thunderstorm warnings, even a tornado warning for Massachusetts right now. So let's get right into things. I'm going to answer your question here in a minute, Cassandra. So I have to look where that's at here. So, okay, here we are. We see there's a tornado warning in effect near Gardner here. So you will have to watch this for 33 more minutes. This is radar indicating it goes till 3:15 Central Time, 4:15 Eastern Time. There is this tornado warning in effect here, so you will have to take shelter if you're in those areas. So I'm going to look for Cassandra, see your location, see if it looks like you are going to see rain there. I'll look here. But there's no risk of severe weather for your area. Maybe the best chance would be maybe on Saturday, I think. Yeah, Saturday. But let me look here. So you guys are northeast of Columbus there. Let me check out here, see if it looks like it shows there may be some isolated thunderstorms being possible. Maybe today. It doesn't look severe, but maybe some thunderstorm. Maybe it's very low chance for your area. It looks very isolated. There's a chance it would be very small thunderstorm. It would pass by. It wouldn't be too big of a thunderstorm. You'd see thunder and lightning and heavy rain probably for a couple of minutes, and then it'll be gone by then. It's not going to be lasting a long time. And it looks like you guys won't see anything by later today or tonight. And then maybe a slight chance tomorrow. And maybe another chance here around, tomorrow, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. maybe. So, but it's not a very big chance. It doesn't look like for your area there, Cassandra, sadly to say. I'm sure you guys are experiencing the heat there. We are here for sure. And then I'm going to look for Amy here. I'm looking at storm reports from yesterday. See if we got any tornado reports. And we only got one tornado report from yesterday. That's in Wayne, Ohio. The National Weather Service in Cleveland surveyed that confirmed tornado path across extreme south central Wylie County and north central Holmes County on July 20th here. So I don't know if that's the exact area you're talking about, Amy, but that's what it says here on the SPC's website. So I don't know if you said Wayne County. Yeah, it was reported here by the National Weather Service. Hello Rain Mavens, welcome to the stream here. So it looks like we have this tornado warning for 30 more minutes. We'll check out here in a second. Amy said because I thought I saw a wall cloud in Wayne County, or because I live in the border of it. Yes, there is a report, according to what it shows, just one report. There was only one tornado report in the United States yesterday. There probably was multiple maybe in Canada, but we can't look at Canada here. At least I can't. I don't know what Canada's National Weather Service is. But there was only one tornado report yesterday, and it was for the county that you said. So hopefully there was no big damage. The National Weather Service confirmed it, though. Okay, let's see what's going on here on our base velocity here. We do have, actually 2 areas of rotation to watch here near Gardner. There's a little bit of rotation there. Then there is another area of rotation also just east of Winchendon. Hopefully I'm saying that right here. There's 2 areas of rotation going on, it looks like here. I'm going to circle those real quick, and then we'll put the correlation coefficient. So there's one there. and one down here. Look at our correlation coefficient here, and I'm not seeing anything on the correlation coefficient here. So that's good news, but still rotation is bad news here. So let's see. Rainmaven said, will there be a live stream on Saturday because I'm in a slight risk? I think that's temporary as I might get extended enhanced risk. Yeah, I saw there was a big risk. Sadly, I won't be able to go live this weekend, and I might not be able to go live for a while after today. Because I was going to not do actually a stream this week, but I was like, well, I'm going to do a stream today. I was either going to do one today or tomorrow. I was going to try to do a stream. Tomorrow I'm going to make a video over it. So, and today we're going to be going over it real quick here in today's stream. So, let's hope moderate risk is an issue, but you will have to watch the Rainmavens. I won't be able to be live that day as I'm going to be preparing to go on my big trip coming up here. And I may be gone actually longer than I thought, maybe even all the way to August 9th here with no video or stream. So, today and tomorrow might be my last uploads for a little while. So, my mom is asking for Logan, Ohio. Okay, let me look at Logan, Ohio for you. Logan, Ohio. Let's see, where is Logan, Ohio? Okay, Logan, Ohio is a little more south of the region you gave me. So let me look here. See if it shows some rain there. Maybe very isolated. It looks like it would be a little more east maybe there. You could see maybe a few showers or storms there, but it doesn't look too big. Like I said, I would say very low chance here. That would be a very low chance of seeing thunderstorms today. Maybe up to maybe a 30% chance, I would say, probably. For tomorrow, there is a chance too, but it looks like it's going to mainly stay east of those areas, though. So tomorrow, I'll give you probably a low chance too, around 30 to maybe 40%, but not very big chance of rain for the next 2 days. Doesn't look very big, so I wouldn't be counting on some rain today. I really wouldn't be, because it looks very isolated, and tomorrow's looks a little more east according to what the models say here, but you could still see some rain there. Let's see. By the way, you inspired me to be a storm chaser when I grow up. Well, hopefully you can become a storm chaser when you grow up. I'd love to be a storm chaser, but I'll probably will try to be a storm chaser when I grow up. Hopefully something like that. I was wanting to work at the National Weather Service. I don't know if I still want to. I'm thinking about going into maybe a technology job. I'm still thinking. I still have quite a few years, but hopefully I did inspire you, though, to become a storm chaser, and that's good. You can let people know if there's something on the ground and stuff. Okay. Let's see here, and always follow your dreams. Let's see. Thanks. SPC is mentioning tornadoes. Ooh, well, stay safe, Rainmavens. Maybe they are mentioning tornadoes. Just stay safe. Make sure you have a way to get alerts like usual. I always say that. Have a way to get alerts. At least one way to get alerts. So, no weather radio, TV, something that you can get alerts from. What about Franklin, Massachusetts, is that? I think that's Massachusetts. So, let me look here. I'll look up your area there. Franklin. Also, welcome to the stream. Boston Breeze. Franklin. Okay. Trying to find it here. So, okay, there it goes. Okay, let's see. Where is that at? Okay. So, I believe you guys are somewhere near Boston. Close to Boston. Okay, yeah. You guys are down around this region over here. Let me see if I can find your area so I can give you a forecast for today. Worcester, so you guys are probably in this county here, I'd say. Probably. Yep, Franklin. Okay. You guys are right now actually just out of that severe thunderstorm watch here, so you guys do not have a watch as of now, but there is one just west of you, a severe thunderstorm watch. It did not include your county, but there is a severe threat west of you here. Let me see if you're in the risk of severe weather for today. And you guys are in the marginal risk of severe weather today, meaning more isolated storms possible. I put the scale in chat if you guys want to check that out. But you are in the marginal risk of severe weather for today. The more we go north, we have a slight risk. That means more scattered severe storms possible, a few intense. But you guys are in the marginal risk today. We'll see if a watch gets issued later. Right now, it doesn't look like anything's heading toward you at the moment. At least any warnings here. It looks like most of the big storms are mainly north of you, or we even see a tornado warning near Gardner, but you guys aren't seeing anything at the moment. I see a little bit of rain showers here just east of Springfield, but I'm not seeing any severe weather heading toward you at the moment here. So let me check your risk for today also. So your tornado risk for today is, it looks like here, close to a 2% chance it shows here, so you do have a 2% chance of tornadoes. Here it's a very low threat, but it's a threat here of tornadoes. A 5% chance of isolated large hail. Then your wind threat is a 5% chance, and that's probably your best chance for today if you do see any severe weather for today. So just watch out there. Just watch out for any storms. Have a way to get alerts like usual. I always like to say that. So let's see here. Rainmave said, I read their discussions this morning. When will you be uploading again? Like I said, I'll be uploading tomorrow. I plan to make a video tomorrow, hopefully, if I have time. I'm not expecting a stream tomorrow, but I do plan on, like I said, having a video tomorrow. Then I have my big trip to prepare for this weekend, so I'm going to have to pack, because I'm going to have my trip. I'm going to Allstate, like I said. And then I might be actually going to my grandma and grandpa's now. So after the trip, very after, that's why I said I might not be able to upload for a while after that. But I plan to be back, and I have it already planned on my community tab to put it as around the 10th is when I plan to start uploading and stuff again. Because I have vacation basically, and I'm going to go down to my grandma's, spend time with them before the summer's up. So I'll be back by the 10th, and then school's coming around, so meaning I'm probably going to be doing more videos later in the month. So let's see here. I use the Weather Channel app to get alerts. Well, that's a good way to get alerts because, yeah, I have the Weather Channel app too. It does give you alerts here, so that's a good way to get alerts. I would have your, EAS alerts or whatever on your phone on too. I'm sure you probably do, but I'm just saying I would have those on just in case a tornado warning or something was issued for your area, especially at nighttime when you're asleep, because the Weather Channel app isn't probably too loud. So, but it's good that you have an app to give you alerts. Will you be back before my birthday, Brent Weathers? I really don't know. I don't actually know when your birthday is. I don't think you've ever said when your birthday is, but I might be depending on what day it is. So if it's later in August, I should be back by then. So hopefully I'm back by your birthday. And then Boston Breeze said, thank you, Brent. You're welcome. And just stay safe there, Boston Breeze. So we're seeing some severe thunderstorm warnings going on near Manchester here. Some severe thunderstorm warnings with 60-mile-per-hour winds, 1.5-inch hail being possible with some of these storms here. So you will have to watch here for that going on. We also have a tornado possible tagged with this here. So let me look at our rotation and see if it's changed any here in the last little bit here. And yeah, it looks like that rotation has kind of weakened a little bit. I still see a little bit of rotation being possible in there, in these two areas, but not as much as there was earlier. And yeah, I don't see anything on the correlation coefficient at the moment here, so that's some good news also. So no uploads till late August. Sadly, yes. Though I may do some of those like I did back in June, maybe those updates during the day, but yeah, I won't be back till about the 10th. That's basically, it's going to be kind of like, let me see, how many weeks is that? So that's about 1, 2, close to, I think, maybe 3-4 weeks. I don't, 1, 2, yeah, about 3 weeks, I think that is. So yeah, I won't be uploading for quite a while though. Till next week, I'm going to be busy. I have my Allstate event, and then we're going to be going on a vacation. Then on that Sunday, I'm going to be going to my grandma's, and then I'm going to be there till the 9th. They're going to bring me home on the 9th, and then the 10th I'll be able to upload again. So I won't be back till about probably actually mid-August, I would say. Mid-August is when I'll be back. So, but sadly, I won't be able to upload between that time because I'm not going to bring my computer to it. So I'm going to give my computer a break. It needs a break because I'm on it every day, especially with the project I'm doing. I will have only one upload during that time. I will have that big video project out during that time. The big project I've been working on. That's the only upload I'll have during that time. Okay, let's see here. We also do have a severe thunderstorm warning here for Maine here with 6 mile per hour winds, 1.5 inch hail. This goes for 34 more minutes. Tornado possible with this also. Let me check our base velocity here. Something we'll have to watch, a little bit of rotation possible in there. We'll have to watch it closely. Let's check correlation coefficient. Doesn't look like anything too big, but something we'll have to watch closely. Then we have a severe thunderstorm warning near Burlington here with 60 mile per hour winds and 0.75 inch hail. This is very scary. What are you talking about, Graham? Franklin Northern Railroad, welcome to the stream here. Hopefully you're having a good day. And let's go check out what's going on down here. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning for New Jersey here. Let's see, 60 mile per hour winds with that. Then we do have some severe thunderstorm warnings going on also for areas of Maryland here with 6 mile per hour winds here, it looks like. 50 mile per hour winds on that special weather statement. And then 60 mile per hour winds in Maryland there. As we go down here into Virginia, we are seeing 6 mile per hour winds, 1 inch hail. And then a few special weather statements going on in North Carolina. Then another area we're going to have to watch today is this area over here for today also, as we do have a few severe thunderstorm warnings going on for Arkansas right now. 6 mile per hour winds, 1.25 inch hail. So that took our outlook for today. Let's move it on over to our outlook for today. So for the Northeast today, we do have a marginal risk of severe weather here from areas of Pennsylvania, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, all the way over to Maryland. Then a slight risk from New Jersey all the way to Maine here. As we do have that slight risk, meaning more scattered storms possible, a few intense and short-lived. Then we go south here. We do have very large marginal risk from New Jersey all the way over to Oklahoma and Texas. Then we have two areas of slight risk here. We're down in these regions from Delaware all the way down here to South Carolina. Slight risk of severe weather, meaning scattered storm possible. Then Georgia all the way over to Arkansas, Louisiana, and a little bit of Texas there. We do have a slight risk of severe weather. If you guys want to know more about that, I put the scale in the chat. And AB said, can you look at Manna, Arkansas? Okay, let me look here for Manna, Arkansas. Let's see, Manna, Arkansas. So I'm looking here for Manna. Okay. Manna, Arkansas, there it is. Okay, let me look here. I believe, okay, you guys are actually, okay, you guys are over here, Manna, Arkansas here. You guys do have some further risk today. It's a marginal risk, isolated storm possible, short-lived here. Let me see what's going on right now. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning going on at the moment here for 1.25 inch hail and 60 mile per hour winds. It looks like it's mainly moved east to your area there, Manna, or whoever lives there for you, Amy. And we also do see some other severe thunderstorm warnings just north of Manna here. We are seeing some severe thunderstorm warnings with 60 mile per hour winds, 1 inch hail with most of these storms here. So there is an isolated threat of severe weather for your area today. So, but the better chance is more southeast to your area. So, but like I said, we have a slight risk from Georgia all the way over to Texas. Let's see here. Take cat to the basement now. I don't know if you should take your cat to the basement if there's no warning or anything, but can you check at least do post a while you're gone, because I need a lot of people to go live on Saturday. Yeah, I won't be able to be live here on Saturday because I'm going to be preparing for my trip here, because I do need to get prepared around Saturday or Sunday here. So we will have to, I'll try, I don't think I'll be able to upload, maybe, I'll try to, if I can, but we'll see, maybe I'll try my best, but I'll try to put some stuff maybe on the community tab that day, saying something about it, so I might do something on the community tab to let you know here, because I won't be able to be live for Saturday. Everyone should hide and be safe no matter where you are. Well, you should, you don't have to worry about severe weather unless if you're in the slight risk region for today, or the marginal risk over here areas of Nebraska all the way over to Iowa there, Graham. What's the green? Light green. Light green is a marginal risk. That's our basically 1 out of 5 on the scale. Then the yellow regions are slight risk severe weather, 2 out of 5 on the scale. Oh, this light green, actually, I think you're talking about. This basically means general thunderstorms. This means you don't have a severe weather risk, but you do have a chance of maybe seeing some thunderstorms possible. And as you can see, Cassandra, you do have general thunderstorms here for areas of Ohio today, but it doesn't mean there's severe weather risk. And even if you do have this risk, it doesn't always mean that you're going to see severe weather. So it doesn't always mean you're going to see severe, or you're going to see some thunderstorms, in this area. Sometimes they put it out for areas, sometimes you don't even see a thunderstorm come through, but it's just called general thunderstorm because there's a chance of maybe a thunderstorm being possible for your area, but it's not expected to be severe. Let's see, Ray Mavens. And I will be helping on a live stream Saturday. His name is Finn. I believe Weather Watcher will probably be live also Saturday, I believe. Weather Watcher. So, but yeah, general thunderstorms, it's on the scale too, I believe. I believe it's on the scale. If it's not, I don't know why not, but it should be on the scale that I put in chat. It's just general thunderstorms here. That's basically what the light green means here in these areas. So, okay. Let's check out our day 2 outlook here. Our day 2, actually, let's look at our threats for today real quick, and then we'll look at our day 2 outlook here. So let's look at our tornado risk for today. We have 2% chance here for areas of Maine all the way down here to New Jersey, New York here, where we could have a tornado or 2 possible today. This is close to Boston here. We also have quite a few areas in this Albany here in that 2% chance of tornado. So a tornado or 2 is possible today. That's our only area of tornadoes possible today, but it's a very low threat for today. Our hail threat for today is a 5% chance from Maine all the way over to Pennsylvania, New Jersey. Then a 5% risk from Delaware all the way down to North Carolina, then Arkansas all the way over to Georgia, then another 5% chance from South Dakota all the way over to Iowa. And then our wind risk for today is a 5% from Maine all the way down here to Oklahoma and Texas, then a 15% risk here from Maine all the way down to New York, Delaware all the way down to South Carolina, then Georgia all the way over to Louisiana, Arkansas, and then we also have 5% back here in Nebraska all the way to Iowa there. So that's our day 1 outlook here. Our day 2 outlook here is 3 areas of marginal risk here. We have marginal risk here for areas here of the Midwest here, from Kansas all the way over to Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana. We also have marginal risk here for areas of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota here. Then we have marginal risk over here in Pennsylvania, New York, and New Jersey here. So we do have 1 out of 5 risk for tomorrow. I mean, isolated storms are possible, but mainly short-lived here. Our tornado threat for tomorrow, there's less than 2% chance. Our hail threat for tomorrow is a 5% chance from Kansas all the way over to areas of Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, and then North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota there. Then our wind risk here for tomorrow here, we do have 5% from North Dakota all the way down to South Dakota and Minnesota. Then Kansas all the way over to Indiana and Wisconsin. Then 5% from Pennsylvania all the way over here to Massachusetts and Connecticut there for day 2. Then our day 3 outlook stuff gets quite interesting here. We do have, look at this, a very large marginal risk from Minnesota all the way down to Nebraska here, all the way over to Michigan, Ohio here. This is what I was talking about, Ohio here earlier. Your area here, it looks like it's fine here for day 3, but just northwest of your area here, we do have a marginal risk of severe weather for Ohio. Then we have that slight risk of 2 out of 5 scattered storms possible from areas of Wisconsin all the way down to Iowa and Minnesota. Then we see this orange region. This is enhanced risk of severe weather here for areas of Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin here, where we're going to have to watch for some severe weather being possible, and potentially some significant severe weather being possible this day. And I believe on their probabilistic outlook, they put significant on it. And they said in their discussion, scattered severe storms should occur Saturday across parts of the upper Midwest. A few tornadoes large to very large hail, and significant damaging winds all appear possible here. So this will be a day we'll definitely have to watch. Sadly, I won't be able to be live this day. I'm not going to be able to go live. I'll try to do an upload here, but I won't be able to be live this day. But you will have to watch. If you're in Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin for day 3, you do want to have away alerts here in this area, this orange area especially. So, and if you guys want to know more about the risks and stuff, like I said, I put it in the chat. I'm going to try to do that more often, put the scale in the chat so you guys can see it. If you guys are wondering what the category means, you guys can check it out in chat. I put the link in chat to our SPC scale that we use. So, and I also have at the top our marginal, slight, enhanced, moderate, and high, just to show you guys what it is. So basically, dark green 1 out of 5, our yellow region 2 out of 5, and then the orange region 3 out of 5 on our scale. And this is still 3 days out. This could still either go up or go down here in probabilities, so we'll see what happens. Okay, let's see. Rain Maven said, so the fact that issued a first alert weather day 2 days out, I think my slight risk is temporary, and my news normal doesn't do that. If it's a bigger risk severe weather, it looks like they will issue probably first alert day, so you will have to watch it for sure there, Rain Mavens. Amy said, can you look at the rotation in a Utis storm? Is that the one we were looking at earlier? Let's go check that out here. The Utis, I'm going to guess you're talking about the one storm we were looking at a little bit earlier here. I'll have to look at that here. But, let's see, Rain Mavens, I think we could go high for Saturday. That'll be, we'll see what happens. I don't know about high risk. Usually they don't issue that. They haven't issued that this year at all. It's very rare to get high risk. But we'll see what happens for sure for that day. If we do get a high risk, I'll make sure to be live that day. I'm just going to say that. If we get high risk, I will definitely be live that day. I'll make sure to get myself live that day. It'll be an emergency stream. So, because I will actually be at home on Saturday, but I'm going to be preparing for my trip. Okay, let's see. Where'd you say let me make sure. Let me look at what storm you're talking about there. I want to see what you're talking about. I want to make sure I'm looking at the right storm here. And then, hello, Weather Watcher. Welcome to the stream here. I saw you joined the stream. Welcome to the stream here. Utis. Okay, Utis. Okay, Utis. Okay, trying to see which storm you're talking about here. So which one are you talking about there, Amy? Which one are you talking about, Amy? Which storm are you talking about? Are you talking about the one up here? I'm trying to figure out which one you're talking about here. Or are you talking about this one? Which state are you talking about with the rotation? I'm pulling up one from Maine here. But, yeah, it looks like midday is coming up on Saturday. So, I may have a stream. It depends on how big it is by the time we get to that day. But, we'll see. So high risk is once in a lifetime. Yes, to see a high risk free area, it's once in a lifetime. That's how rare it is. You will rarely see probably high risk free area ever in your lifetime. Very rarely. Maybe once per lifetime you will see that. So, most likely you probably won't see a high risk, but you could still chance. It'd be for sure a big day if you did see a high risk. The Utis, is that the one in Maine though? Like what state is it, Amy Harris? I just want to know what state it is so I can make sure I'm getting the right area. But this storm has a tornado warning for 5 more minutes here. We're going to have to watch it as it continues to move east. The rotation, at least on this storm, doesn't look the worst. We'll have to watch this. It looks like a little bit of rotation right in here. And a little bit of rotation we'll have to watch right in this area also. So we'll definitely have to watch those areas. Let me look at the correlation coefficient. Nothing I'm seeing on the correlation coefficient. So that's good news. I think they have this tornado possible tagged. Yep, they do. So, then we have this storm up here, 6 mile per hour winds, wind chill. Okay, Maine. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought you were talking about Maine. But I didn't know for sure if you were talking about that storm here in Maine. Okay, let me look here. Let me get our radar site here to Maine. And we'll look at the storm here real quick. See the rotation on here. And once it pulls up. So like I said, this will probably be my last stream unless I have to do an emergency stream for Saturday. If I do emergency stream, I probably won't be talking during the stream, but I'll have a stream going through the radio and stuff. Let's hope I don't have to do that for Saturday. Let's see here. We do have a little bit of rotation there for the storm, so definitely something we'll have to watch here. So, looks like we do have a little bit of rotation. Let me just check our correlation coefficient. And I'm not seeing anything on the correlation coefficient. Do want to see how much hail we have with this storm. Just see, not very much hail, and let's see our winds from this storm while we're looking at it. Takes a minute. Okay, let's see how much winds do we have with this storm. Potentially up to 60 mile per hour winds. So, and we'll have to watch the rotation. Let me see if they have tornado possible tagged. They do not actually have tornado possible tagged, but something you will have to watch if you're on that storm there, because it does look like we do have maybe a little bit of rotation going on here, right in here. That's something we'll have to watch for sure, that area. So maybe this area too, we'll have to kind of watch there. So we'll have to watch that closely. We're going to go back down to our tornado warning. Actually, let's check out some of these storms here in Vermont here. See what's going on here in Vermont. 60 mile per hour wind hail near Lakinia. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Doesn't look like I'm seeing anything on the rotation, luckily. Check our mean hail size. We have maybe up to an inch of hail. Wow, that's some big hail there. So, and then, let's see here. Yeah, 1 inch hail it shows here. And then our downdraft gust potential here, let's see here. And yeah, about 70 mile per hour winds possible here. So that's some big winds if that does happen, or gusts at least here. Then we have 6 mile per hour winds, 1.5 inch hail here for Maine, it looks like here. Let me look at our base velocity here. Ooh, actually I think we have some big winds with this, according to at least velocity here. Up to around 6 mile per hour winds here according to our velocity. So, Franklin said Amy Harris usually get one high risk every 10 to 12 years. Yeah, sometimes you do. It kind of depends on actually where you live at. Sometimes it depends, because like in Northwest, they rarely get anything like that. But high risk is though very rare, very rare, and usually isn't issued very often. So every once in a while it is issued. So. Last time we had it was back in March 2020, the last high risk. So, but moderate risks aren't that rare, not as rare. So, but it looks like we do have 6 mile per hour winds possible with this. Definitely something to watch. Mean hail size. Ooh, actually there could be some big hail with this. 3.4 being picked up on the radar. That is some big hail. That is some big hail. So you guys in north of Windham, you will have to get prepared there. If you're in North Windham, potentially of 3 inch hail. That's some big hail coming at you. So 3 inch hail is nothing to mess around with. So hopefully we're not seeing 3 inch hail, but according to the radar we are potentially seeing that going on. Then our gusts could be up to 65 here according to our downdraft gust potential. So definitely something to watch. Let me see here. Did we get update to our SPC outlook here for today? We get stay as slight risk here, but we do actually now have a new marginal risk for day 1 here. So let's look at that real quick here. So we do now have a new marginal risk for day 1 here for areas of Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan here, where we could see some more isolated storms being possible here. This was just issued in our latest update, because this wasn't here just a little bit ago here. So let's check out our probabilities here. See if it went up here in the last little bit. Still 2% for the Northeast. Nothing here in Chicago. Let's see hail risk. Mainly for the regions we're watching today. Not for Chicago though. No hail risk there. At least less than 5% chance. Then our wind threat, we do have 5% chance in those areas, and it doesn't look like the wind changed too much in most of these areas. So we had a lot of moderate risk this year. You have rain mavens. Us here in Missouri, at least my area, we have not had one single moderate risk here. At least in my area. My area here, we haven't had one moderate risk. There was one close to here, but not one here. There was one near Topeka earlier this year. Let's see, Indiana. Okay, I'll have to check that out here. Indiana. So today, I don't know where you're at, Franklin, Indiana, but northwestern Indiana today does have a marginal risk of severe weather, meaning isolated storms are possible here. So we'll have to watch that. Cassandra, what do you mean, which way is that headed? What are you talking about, which way is what headed? The severe storms that we were talking about earlier? Don't exactly know what you mean there. But we do have a risk for northwest Indiana for today. I don't know exactly where you're at, Franklin, but okay, you're at central Indiana. Then it looks like you may have general thunderstorms today, but no severe weather expected for central Indiana. So day 2 here, it looks like central Indiana, general thunderstorms. The main big risk is northwest your area near Chicago, so not a big risk here for tomorrow either. And then our day 3, yeah, you guys are in general thunderstorms again. The main big risk is north of you, but that's just a marginal risk, isolated storm possible. The bigger risk is going to be more northwest your area, all the way up here to Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin. So you guys aren't expecting any severe weather within the next 3 days. And I believe there's no risk for the 4 to 8 day outlook either. So doesn't look like you have to worry there, Franklin. So yeah, nothing from the 4 to 8 day outlook here. So that's some good news. Let's see. I heard that there were about a 30% and a significant severe hail. Or they're talking about 30% in a significant hail, but unlikely day 3. So yeah, day 3 has enhanced risk as of now. So significant severe of hail. So yeah, it looked like hail was a big risk according to their, at least what they said in their discussion or summary here. Large to very large hail potentially on day 3. So definitely we'll have to watch for hail and significant damaging winds here. For day 3 is the main risk. They did say a few tornadoes are possible, but they didn't say too much about a tornado being possible though. They just said a few tornadoes possible. So they're, I think, more concerned about the large hail and wind threat, but they did talk a little bit about tornadoes being possible. But it is quite a few days out, so they don't usually say this though, quite a few days out, so we'll see. Biggest risk we've been in my area, the SWC normally does not issue enhanced risk here on day 3. Yeah, it's very rare to see enhanced risk for day 3 here. Very, very rare. My area has only seen it, I don't know, 3 times this year, I think. We've seen it for day 3. Yeah, we've seen it about 3 times close to this year. But we haven't seen a moderate risk issued. It always went north, south, or somewhere, nowhere it moved in area, so we wouldn't see usually too much happen. Let's see, biggest will be in my, I already read that. It's toward Ohio, ways from Ohio. Well, the only risk for severe weather for Ohio, maybe day 3, but doesn't look like too big a risk for day 3. So let's see here. Probably 5% tornado. Yeah, that's what I'm going to guess. Unless if the probabilities start to go up. Right now, I'm going to say it's probably going to be a 5% chance of tornadoes here by tomorrow. Unless the stuff goes up here. I'm very close to that enhanced risk, and I only had one enhanced so far this year. Yeah, enhanced risk are kind of rare. They're not the most rare, though. You usually see them quite a few times a year, but still, it's pretty big. Enhanced risks are pretty big, meaning numerous storms possible, and a few being intense. Quite a few being intense there. So, we'll, like I said, have to have a way to get alerts to their rain mavens if I'm not able to stream here on Saturday. And don't forget, it can still change here, so it could go down, it could go up. Just keep that in mind here. Don't be scared, be prepared. So, okay, let's see. We're going to go over here to Vermont here. So let me see if I can find a radar site here so we can look at some of these storms, because we really haven't seen any of these storms here. So we're going to use the Albany radar site and see if what's going on with these storms. So I could either get an enhanced risk again or a moderate, which I haven't not had. This could be a derecho. We'll see if it's a derecho. We'll see if it's going to be a derecho. We'll see. Let's see here. Amy said last time day 3 enhanced risk was issued was when that derecho, I think is what you're saying there, went through Ohio like a month ago, and then they issued a 4 out of 5 year severe weather. So that's what Amy said. Did we have a enhanced risk for day 3? I don't really remember that day for sure. I think I do kind of remember that day. I think that was the day we had moderate risk for like northern Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, I believe it was, wasn't it? And not the day you're talking about. But did we have an enhanced risk on day 3? I thought that was a slight risk for day 3, but it's been 2 years, sadly, said Ray Mavens. Taking Gerbil to the basement. Well, Graham, you don't have to take your Gerbil to the basement if you're not seeing any severe weather today. All the severe weather's happening up here in northeast. Unless if you have a tornado warning, you really don't have to do that. Most of these, I don't think there's any tornado warnings in effect right now. Yeah, no tornado warnings are in effect at the moment. Only severe thunderstorm warnings. Okay, we got a new discussion of a watch possible here coming in for Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, and Louisiana. We do have a new discussion of a watch possible for this region down here. Let me see if I can get the discussion pulled up here. It does not want to show up the discussion, but down here we do now have a new watch possible here for areas of those areas. Let me see what the percentage is. And 60% chance of a watch here. So they said local severe risk to become increasing likely over the next 1 to 2 hours. Weather watch issuance will likely be needed according to their discussion here. So we probably will have a watch coming out very soon here for that area. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. See if we see a watch here. I'll probably be live close to till 4 o'clock probably. Then I'm going to start working on the big project again so I can get that done before my trip. I can get finished with it so I don't have to worry about it during my trip. So I do want to get that done before my trip here because I won't have my computer during my trip, meaning I would have to finish it when I get back. So, and I don't want to do that. I want to not worry about that during my vacation. Let's see here. What's the percentage for my area? What's the tornado percentage? Day 3 doesn't have it on here. I'll have to look at the models here. I'm going to look at the models real quick to look at some of the stuff I look at for severe weather. I'll look for you real quick. See what I think here. So let me look at the models here. I'll check that out real quick. I'll let you know here in a second if I think what I think could be issued for your area, Ray Maven. So I'll check it out. Let's see. Christina said, "I'm sorry. What happened last time?" What do you mean? What happened last time, Christina? It was marginal for day 3. Oh, the one that I was talking about, the one for Indiana, Michigan, and Ohio. It was marginal on day 3. So, but let me look here. I'm looking for your area, Ray Mavens, just to see if it looks like a too big tornado threat here. So let me look. According to what the SPC said, a few tornadoes. So I'll check it out though to make sure. Try to get the name 3K. See the latest update here. See if it shows anything yet. So for Saturday, it looks like. Looking here at the models here. So what it looks like for Saturday. If it wants to load up for me here. So it looks like actually tomorrow, I want to real quick talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think that could be up here because of what it looks like here on the models here for day 2. Here during the night around 11 p.m. here, we're seeing storms develop for areas of Iowa, Illinois here. It shows here on the models that we may see some strong storms develop here. So I wouldn't be surprised in this area here if this gets a little upgraded here. If the NAM 3K and the other models continue to support that. And I won't be surprised maybe a slight risk if that does happen, because it does show some thunderstorms will develop later tomorrow. It looks like turn to a line and probably be a damaging wind threat there. If it does occur. I cannot actually see, I don't think, the NAM 3K this far out. So I'll have to use the NAM 12K. So, actually I think they're actually updating the modules. So, but I'll look for you here just to make sure here, just to see what it looks like here for your area. So it looks like for your area, what it shows here so far in the NAM 3K from the 12Z run, it shows most of the biggest severe weather looks to be in southern Wisconsin, but it does show around 7 p.m. as far as it goes out. It does show some other thunderstorms will develop in northern Wisconsin. Let me look at our parameters here, like the helicity and wind shear. I'll have to look at that and see how much also instability you have for those storms. And we have, it looks like, quite a bit of instability, up to 2,000 joules per kilogram. So we definitely have a lot of instability for the day for your area there. So Indiana weather here is not out here right now, but who knows. So Indiana, well, depending on where you're at, Gary, some areas of Indiana are actually in the risk here. So, I'm very sorry, trying to say your name right there. So, let's look at the models. Yeah, I'm looking at the models on my phone. I'm not going to show it here on stream because it's going to be too slow on my computer here. So it looks like we're going to see quite a bit of instability. Let me look at the wind shear here for day 3. And what we're talking about is day 3 here, or enhanced risk for day 3. And it's taking a minute to load up. So what it shows is we're seeing quite a bit of wind shear movement. I'm not showing on my main screen. Actually, it does show a lot of wind shear comes in. Wow, up to 70 knots here. Wind shear, that's quite a bit of wind shear that comes in. Bulk shear. Let me look at the helicity there. Okay, let me look here. I'll look for your area also there, Gary, here in a second. And we see some high helicity values. Usually want a little more higher of helicity values. We don't have the most high helicity values for day 3. There is some high values of helicity, but it's not big amounts of helicity. We do see quite a bit of wind shear, but the helicity values are kind of good. Not the best, though, you want for tornadoes. That's probably part of the reason why they didn't say too big of a tornado risk for day 3 here, what I'm seeing here. But still just show a little bit of helicity values, meaning a few tornadoes, yeah, will be possible. Especially with how much wind shear we have for day 3. So definitely something we'll have to watch within the next few days. The tornado risk for sure. As I believe they will issue just a 5%. Unless that goes up in the next update here, 18Z or the OZ. I believe they're going to keep it either as a 5% or maybe upgrade to a 10%, but I don't think they're going to issue significant of tornadoes quite yet. So I think that's what I'm thinking as of on it right now. I think we could still see quite a bit of severe weather and tornadoes maybe, though, for day 3. Something we'll definitely have to watch. So, Rain Mavens, like I said, be prepared. Definitely be prepared. Okay, let me look at Marion, Indiana now. Just to see what's going on there. Let's see. Yeah, it does show quite a bit of wind shear. That's the thing that's actually kind of concerning me there. How much wind shear we have. That does concern me for potentially quite a few tornadoes. So, that is something that is concerning, for sure. So, Marion, Indiana. Okay. Let me see here. Marion is... Okay, Marion, it looks like, is in around... Yeah, around close to northern Indiana. Not quite central Indiana. So you guys are close to, if I can find your area here. Let me see here. I'm trying to figure out where exactly you're at. Okay, you guys are right about here. Marion, right there. Okay, you guys are in the risk for day 3. Let me look at day 1 here. Day 1, you don't have a risk of severe weather. Day 2, you have no risk of severe weather, but general thunderstorms are possible. Then day 3, you have no risk of severe weather as of now. Unless if this gets upped as of right now, you do not have a severe weather risk for the next 3 days. But this could still go up within the next few days, so continue to watch this. As of right now, though, you're not in the risk there in Marion. Let's see here. So I know, I think Michael, you said how's Lithian, Georgia. So let me check your area there, Michael. Lithian, Georgia. So let me look for your area. If you guys have any other locations you want me to look at, let me know. I'll definitely check for you. Now we have WSV3 back to work in here, so that's some good news here. We're able to look at WSV3 now. If you remember last stream, I wasn't able to look at WSV3. So let me look here. You guys are just east of Atlanta. And what I'm already seeing here is a marginal risk of severe weather going on here. So there you are. With the Georgia. So you guys are in a marginal risk of severe weather for today, meaning isolated severe storms are possible. Short-lived mainly, but a few isolated storms are possible. Then our risk for today, I believe, is a less than 2% chance of tornadoes, but I'll check that real quick. Yeah, no risk of tornadoes as of now, less than 2% at least. Our hail risk is a 5% chance for today, meaning some isolated large hail is possible for today. And then wind is 5% chance, meaning some isolated large hail, or damaging wind, I mean, is possible today. So you will have to watch for some storms. The bigger risk is just south of you, where we have slight risk of severe weather going on all the way over to Arkansas and Louisiana. Let's see here. Olivia, this is very scarce. Hide now. Have fun on your trip. Thank you very much, Rain Mavens. Just stay safe. Yeah, I'm sure Ryan Hall's definitely watching the risk. I'm sure he'll be live on Wednesday, because he's always live. If there's a, I believe, 10% significant, or is it 15% significant or more, he's usually live. So he'll likely be live on Saturday, I'm sure. So you'll be able to watch his stream. He'll give you some good information, because like I said, I may go live just depending on what the risk is. But I won't be able to talk here because I'm going to be getting ready for my trip. Day 3 could be deadly day if the tornado juice is up a little more by then. Yes, definitely something to watch for day 3. There's a lot of wind shear though, for sure. A lot of bulk shear at least here, around 70 knots. That is high wind shear, highest I've seen in a while. Usually I don't see that big wind shear going on, but that's actually quite a bit of wind shear. That's why Rain Mavens have waiting alerts just in case. It looks like the highest wind shear shows whenever those storms are developing. So, definitely something to watch. Gary said, well, at least I'm by a farm and I can really watch everything. Go back from my porch. Well, the good news is no severe weather expected for your area, Gary, but yeah, that is a good way though. You can just watch everything from your back porch. Let's see here. Do we think we have tornado outbreak like Dixie Alley? I don't know about the Dixie Alley 2011 outbreak. I don't think it'll be anything like that, but I think we could have quite a few tornadoes being possible. The thing is, we don't have too high helicity values. That's something usually you want for a bigger day. You want some helicity values. And how's Florida, Orlando for my auntie? Okay, let me look. For Orlando, Orlando has no risk severe weather for today. Day 2, no severe weather. Then day 3, no severe weather expected. Actually, I don't think I looked for your area actually for the next few days. Let me check that real quick here. Day 2, you have no risk severe weather. And day 3, no risk severe weather. So just today, you have risk severe weather for your area, Michael. But your auntie is all right, or your aunt there. So looks fine there. So for sure, we'll have to watch day 3. Like I said, I'm gonna have a video out tomorrow here for day 3. Okay, let's get back to talk about what's going on now instead of later. See what's going on for the Northeast right now. If you guys have any other questions for severe weather or anything, I'll let you know here. And let's check out what's going on here in areas of the Northeast here. So it looks like we do have a severe thunderstorm warning just north of Caney here for 60-mile-per-hour winds, wind chill for 38 more minutes here. We also do have quite a few severe thunderstorms going on near Winchester. I do want to check some of these out, see what's going on. These did have a history, at least the southern cells here, did have a history of producing a tornado here. So definitely something to watch for sure for the next little bit. Let me see if we still have tornado possible tag. No, we do not now. So that's some good news, but something to watch for sure. Let me check our base velocity just in case here. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much in the way of big rotation here, but definitely something to watch here within the next few hours, because these did have a history of at least a tornado warning a little bit ago. How much wind shear will Indiana have for Saturday? I'll check here in a second. I'll have to check here in a second. Let me look. I think I still have the model pulled up here for that. So for Indiana, for the, at least how far it goes out, it's really hard to see how far it goes out. But for your area, Franklin, for Indiana, central Indiana, shows really no, not much really wind shear according to what it shows here. Wait a minute, unless the demolish is not wanting to work here. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like you guys are seeing really much wind shear for day 3 there in Indiana. The higher wind shear is up in Wisconsin, so yeah, I'm not seeing much wind shear, at least for day 3, as far as at least it goes out, but something to watch. How's your area, or said, how's my area, Brent Weathers? This is what Michael said. My area, fine, we're not expecting any severe weather. What we're seeing is an intense heat. Very intense heat. We're not expecting any severe weather, at least in the next few days. So, that's pretty good. And I have a thing coming up, so let's hope it stays that way, because I really don't want to be walking out in the rain while I'm at my event. So, let's hope it stays that way. I have my event next week. I'm going to be actually outside at times for my event. Let's see here. Oh, that means no severe storms. Yeah, it looks like I'm not seeing any shear here. And if I'm looking here at the models, looks like your maybe best chance of seeing any severe weather would be possibly close to, according to what show, yeah, I don't know about this, but it does show some showers and thunderstorms going on Saturday morning, though, it looks like here. Yeah, Saturday morning around 1 a.m. Saturday morning. It does show a few showers and storms just west of your area, though. So as of right now, it looks like storms are more west of your area for Saturday. Day 3. Actually, I don't. Does day 3? Do we have a risk for day 3? For areas of West Virginia, I don't think we do we? Let me check that. I'll have to check that. I don't think we have a risk of severe weather for West Virginia. Yeah, West Virginia is not in the risk for day 3. Have day 3. What's the weather like in Virginia? Looks like maybe a few thunderstorms could be possible. Let me check the models here. See if it shows any thunderstorms going on there for day 3. And yeah, I'm not seeing anything for West Virginia. And because there's no thunderstorms going on, we really don't have to check the wind shear. There's no storms going on for your area here. I'll check it real quick, but You guys aren't expecting any severe weather there. Okay, never mind about that. I guess I closed my pivotal weather that I was looking at for wind shear. Let's see. I'm just curious, there is a storm going on in Texas. How that, can you check the Texas? Okay, let me check Texas here. Is there a storm going on in Texas? I'm not seeing anything in Texas. No warnings, at least. Which storm we're at in Texas? The only storms I see is in Arkansas here. That's all I see. And look at these storms. These storms, look at all these storms here. Wow. Quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings here with that. It's not even in our slight risk region. This shows you can still see severe weather even in the lower risk. Like, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 severe thunderstorm warnings. Most of them are happening in the marginal risk, but a few are happening in that slight risk region. So it shows you that you can still see quite a bit of severe weather in the marginal risk isolated threat. But I don't know which one you're talking about there, Michael, because I don't see any warnings going on for Texas. I don't see at least any warnings, unless if you're talking about just a storm with no warning on it, but I'm not seeing any warnings on any storms in Texas. So let's see here. I might have to update my thing here. I'm gonna update it. Hang on, because it does not show for me that there, unless it doesn't have a warning. It does not show a warnings going on for Texas, unless if you're talking about Arkansas. There's nothing going on in Texas at the moment. Well, there is rain showers, but I mean there's no severe weather going on in Texas at the moment. So, according to what it shows here, I'm looking at Texas and I'm not seeing any severe warnings going on. Just a few rain showers, and I'm sure they kind of need those rain showers from all that heat going on in those areas. Even Oklahoma's seen some rain showers. We need some of those rain showers toward us here. Because we have like 100 degrees today, I believe, is what we're supposed to hit. It's updating. Well, let me know if there is a warning issued for Texas, but as of right now, I know there isn't, I don't think. But this is up here in the Northeast. We're seeing a severe thunderstorm warning with 60-mile-per-hour winds, wind hail here. This is for areas of New Hampshire. We're also seeing some severe thunderstorm warnings up here near Vermont also. So we'll have to watch some of these severe thunderstorm warnings. We're going to look at some of these storms up here in Vermont. And we'll use the radar site from Burlington, Vermont. Not the store Burlington, because I believe there is a store called Burlington, but the city though. Because we have, I think, a Burlington in our town here. Some one named Burlington. Okay, let's see. 60-mile-per-hour winds. Not much hail with this one storm up here in Vermont. We also have a storm here around central Vermont, close to for 1-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. As we head toward, was that Rutland? There is a severe thunderstorm with a tornado actually possible here with this storm. So let's look at that rotation here then. If there's a tornado possible tagged on this. See how much rotation we could have with this here. I'm not seeing too much rotation with this. So, okay, let's see what Michael said. Okay, that's right. No storms. Wow, but it's got back together. No warnings. Can you check the model? Check Canada still. What do you mean Canada? I don't understand what you mean by Canada. Are you wanting me to check Canada? What part of Canada are you talking about, Michael? I don't know exactly what you're talking about there. But then we have some severe thunderstorm warnings going on for New Hampshire here. 60-mile-per-hour wind to inch hail. And 60-mile-per-hour wind to inch hail here for Maine. Let's check out this storm. This storm actually had a history according to the radar. It showed 3-inch hail earlier. It most likely went down the last little bit, but did show that earlier. I do want to look at this storm for sure, real quick. It did show that earlier. And you recheck Ohio. Recheck Ohio. Yeah, we can look at Ohio real quick. We can check. I'm going to look here at my radar. Doesn't show too much is going on, but we'll look for you there in a minute there, Cassandra. Ooh, this storm down here. Look at that. It shows here, at least on the reflectivity, maybe a little bit of a hook trying to develop there. Let me see. Base velocity. Doesn't look too big. Not too impressive. Not the most impressive, but let's see. About 50 mile per hour wind, so I think this storm may weaken a little bit, but maybe because it's by the radar site, that's potential. But Michael said, I'm asking, does your model check Canada? Can your model go into Canada? Okay, I kind of get what you're saying there. Does the weather models go into Canada? Really, I don't think it does, to be honest. I don't think it does. I don't think they go into Canada. At least what we see. We can see parts of Canada, but not very well. We can't look at a Pacific area in Canada. It's mainly southern Canada we're able to look at, but in Canada, all I'm seeing in Canada, we're only able to see southern Canada on the models, and all I see for southern Canada is maybe a few rain showers for just north of Minnesota and North Dakota going on there, Canada, and then north of New York, some rain showers too. But we can't really see too much Canada here on our models, usually. So, at least I don't believe it does a very good job for Canada, but maybe the GFS. I think the GFS probably does, but our the M3K and stuff doesn't. Okay, our potential hail size isn't loading up unless there's no hail with this anymore. Let's check our downdraft gust potential then. How's Chicago? Okay, I can look for Chicago. Yeah, they do have a marginal risk severe weather for today. For Chicago, okay, I can, for some reason, not want to pull up here. But I'll check for Chicago here. For day 1, we have a marginal risk, I believe, for Chicago here for today. Less than 2% chance of tornadoes. Let me look at our hail risk here. No hail risk, and then 5% risk of wind for Chicago for today. So we do have risk severe weather for today. Day 2, we do have another marginal risk for Chicago. Risks are less than 2% chance of tornadoes, 5% chance of hail, and then a 5% chance of wind. Then our day 3 outlook, we do have a marginal risk for Chicago, but we can't look this far out at our individual risks. Hello, Storm Chaser. Welcome to the stream. And KFG, I'll look here for your area right now. So your area for today, actually, you will have to watch for your area there. KGF, trying to say that correctly there. For your area, there are a few storms just northwest of you. I'd be watching these very closely. We've seen quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings continue with these storms over here. So I would watch these very, very closely here, there, KGF, because we've seen quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings being issued there. Your risk severe weather for today is a slight risk severe weather, meaning scattered severe storms possible, mainly short-lived, maybe a few being intense here. So definitely something you'll have to watch here for today. So if you want to know more about slight risk, I put the scale in the chat. So if you want to go check that out, you can. It's all in the chat. I pinned it to the chat if you guys want to see that SPC scale, if you want to know what this means basically. I'm going to try to put that more in the chat more often in the future in August when I come back from my vacation. Let's check out our individual risks. There's less than 2% chance of tornadoes. Hail. Oh yeah, I was going to check. Sorry, Cassandra. I totally forgot about your area. Okay, we'll look at your area here in a second. I'm very sorry. 5% chance of hail, and then a 15% chance of wind here for today. So definitely something to watch here. Then on day 2, general thunderstorms. Then day 3, doesn't look like anything's going on. So today is your best chance of seeing severe weather there, KGF. So just watch it very closely. There is a chance of thunderstorms. It looks like there's no storms for you right now, but we do have a severe thunderstorm warning just northwest of your area, with wind chill and 60 mile per hour winds getting closer to your. Looks like the track is going to be heading toward your area, it looks like here. So you will have to watch over the next few hours for a few severe thunderstorms being possible. Okay, let me check Ohio before I forget again. And then I'll check Statesboro here in a minute. But I did say I was going to check Ohio. Right now, we're looking at our radar here, and we see there is a few rain showers going on for eastern Ohio, but there's no warnings. In fact, mainly just rain showers. You can see they're very light, nothing too big, and this is probably mostly what you'll see today. Maybe a few more of these, but they're not going to be too strong. They're not going to give you too much rain. They're going to be mainly isolated, so that's why I said I would give you a 30% chance of any thunderstorms for today, maybe 40%. So, anything for Missouri, Joplin, I'll check here in a minute, Proto Daddy. But let me first check out Statesboro, because I know Storm Chaser wants me to look for your area here. So let me look here for Statesboro, see what's going on here. Marginal risk severe weather for today for Statesboro, meaning isolated storms are possible, short-lived here in this area, so you will have to watch for a few thunderstorms being possible for today. Let's check out your tornado risk, less than 2% chance. Hail risk, less than 5% chance. Then your wind risk is your best chance for today of 5% chance. Then it looks like tomorrow we do have general thunderstorms risk, but that's not a severe weather risk, so don't have to worry about severe weather either day 2 or day 3. We don't have to worry about severe weather. Let me see if we're seeing any thunderstorms for your area right now. And yeah, I'm not seeing any thunderstorms or anything going on at the moment here. So, do have to worry about any tornadoes today. I'll look here in a second. I do want to look though for Proto Daddy Joplin. Then I'll look at your area KGF here in a minute. So here right now in Joplin, we are seeing a few rain showers actually going on. It looks like just south of your area, they're fairly light. They probably won't do too much there. Let me look at your risk for today. No risk of severe weather is expected for your area today. Our day 2 outlook, you guys are in general thunderstorms for day 2. Then day 3, you guys have no risk of severe weather there for Joplin. So you guys don't have to worry about severe weather there in Joplin next few days. Yes, there is enhanced risk for day 3. Do have to worry about any tornadoes, like I said. You do have a slight risk for today. I don't know did I go over your risks here? I thought I did, but your tornado risk for today, I believe, is a less than 2% chance. Yeah, it's less than 2% chance here. So yeah, you don't have to worry about any tornadoes today. But we'll have to worry about maybe a little bit of large hail being possible, and then some damaging winds being the main threat for today here. Some isolated large hail, and then some scattered damaging winds being possible today. So you will have to watch that very, very closely. While we're down here, let's check out what's going on here with those storms anyway. If I can find the nearest radar site here. Let me see if I can find the nearest radar site. And it looks like the nearest radar site is up here near Fort Smith. Okay. We're going to look at Fort Smith. You're welcome, Pro Daddy. And then we'll look at this area here. See what's going on with these storms. So look at this. We have a whole thing of severe thunderstorm warnings here. This is probably just part of our severe thunderstorm warnings that we have here. Let me see, actually, how many... Okay, we have a total of 37 special weather statements. Then we have 28 severe thunderstorm warnings here. Not for this area here, but overall. That's overall here I was talking about, so just to let you guys know that. So we do see quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings going on. 6-mile-per-hour winds, wind chill. Most of these storms going on right now. A few of them have a little less of hail here, but all of them really have 6-mile-per-hour winds, wind hail here. And it looks like here for El Dorado here, we'll have to watch that storm there as there's now a new severe thunderstorm warning on that. But right now, El Dorado, you do not have a warning at the moment here, but you will have to watch these storms here near Caden here. Then you also have to watch these storms right here for Arkansas, where we're seeing quite a few storms going on here. If these continue to track in the same area, we might see some flash flooding going on also, because we're seeing thunderstorm after thunderstorm here within this, so we may see a little bit of flash flooding being possible here if this continues in this way, because it looks like we're seeing quite a bit of thunderstorms going through thunderstorm after thunderstorm here. So we may see some flash flood potential being possible in this too. So not just severe weather may be in here, maybe in some flash flooding. Let's see, will you be live tomorrow? Probably not. because tomorrow I plan to do a video, and then I'm not going to be able to stream for basically probably not till about August 10th. I won't be able to upload or stream. There will only be one upload between the time that I'm gone here. I'll only have one upload. So basically tomorrow's going to be basically my last day. Maybe uploads or streams for quite a while. I'll only have one upload during the time from, like I said, this weekend to August 9th. I won't be doing any streams or videos, but one maybe video during that time. So, or when should I say next time you'll be live? Probably, to say, probably won't be till close to August 10th, 11th, somewhere around that time, because I'm gonna have quite a bit going on. Unless if things change here, my plans here, I probably won't be live till, like I said, till mid-August is probably my next time doing a video or stream going on. So tomorrow I want to do an upload, unless if you guys really do want to stream tomorrow. I could probably try to squeeze out a stream. I wanted to do a video for tomorrow, but if you guys want me to do a stream, let me know. Just let me know here. I may do, but no, day 3 I will not have a stream here, because I'm not going to be able to, unless if a big risk is issued, like a 15% chance of tornadoes or something big happens on day 3. Right now I'm not expecting to go live, unless if I have to do an emergency stream. So, but I'm not planning on doing a live stream as of now, because I have to get prepared for my trip coming up. I have to pack my bags and stuff. So I have a lot to do this weekend here, and also get finished with my big project here for my channel. So that's something I'm going to have to work out after this stream here. So probably not. I may do some updates maybe during the time frame I'm gone, maybe, if you guys want me to. So, but yeah. So let me know, guys. I may do a poll tonight on if you guys want me to do a live stream or something tonight, or tomorrow. I mean, I may do a live stream again tomorrow to replace our video for the day tomorrow, if you guys want me to do that. So Michael said, no, I am going to be going to school, and I really need my yeah, I know, school will be coming back up. It's something we'll have to do. I'm going to try my best, but I won't be back till about mid-August. Like I said, August 10th is probably when I'll be back here. The earliest time, probably close to. So August 10th is probably when I'll resume doing more uploads and streams. So yeah, that's pretty much what the plan is here. So, well, warnings are growing. Yes, they sure are. Look at how many warnings there are with this. Wow, just look at all these warnings here. That's crazy. This area here has quite a few warnings. So, and I believe most of these warnings are happening in the marginal risk. Yeah, they're happening in the marginal risk here. So, I'm kind of surprised they didn't move the slight risk a little more north here into areas of Arkansas, Oklahoma, but yeah, we do see quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings going on. Like I said, even in a marginal risk severe weather, you can still see quite a bit of severe weather going on. No, I have to go to school, and I really need my education, so would you plan on that? Well, don't worry, I have school coming up too in a month. To make you not to make you feel any better, I do have school coming up too, so in a month from now. So, in a month from now, pretty much a month from now, close to August 25th, I think is when I go back. So, I'm going to have to go back to school, and I won't be able to stream until close to, 3 o'clock and stuff. So, yeah. These are at Arkansas and Oklahoma. That's where all these storms are going on right now. These are quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings going on. Like, look at all these. Wow. Even quite a few special weather statements going on. We also have quite a few special weather statements for Alabama and stuff, but not as much as what's going on right here. Okay, a new severe thunderstorm watch has been just issued. As I was talking about this here, we do have a new severe thunderstorm watch here. I'm kind of surprised. Well, actually, looks like some of these warnings actually just expired here. So it looks like some of those have expired. So that's some good news here. But we do have a new severe thunderstorm watch here in effect for areas of Arkansas, Louisiana here, Mississippi, and Alabama here. There is a new severe thunderstorm watch for Birmingham, Jackson here, Greenville, So we do have this new severe thunderstorm watch. This goes in effect until 11 p.m. tonight. 70 miles per hour winds possible. 0.5 of an inch of hail being possible, but it's not a very big hail risk here. So we'll have to watch this. Severe thunderstorm watch 481 here. We will have to watch for some severe weather for today. So as we now have this new severe thunderstorm watch, and I believe, yep, it does include El Dorado. So you guys are in that there in El Dorado there. We do have that severe thunderstorm watch. Storm Chaser said, "Oh, I'm not in it." Yeah, you aren't in it there, Storm Chaser. You guys aren't in the biggest risk for today, I believe. Let me look here. Yeah, you guys are in the marginal risk. There is a little bit of a slight risk near Macon here for today, but your area, you're in the marginal risk. Usually, you don't see a severe thunderstorm watch with marginal risk. It's very rare to see one with marginal risk, because marginal risk is a very low threat. It's more isolated. So, but there is this new severe thunderstorm watch. We now have, I think, a total of 3 severe thunderstorm watches now. So we do see quite a few severe thunderstorm watches in effect right now. So we also seen some severe weather here. We haven't really talked too much about this area, but North Dakota and Virginia here in Maryland, we are seeing some severe weather today too also. So we'll have to watch there for some severe weather for today. So I'm not in it. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, because I'm going to be probably ending it somewhere close to 4:15 here, 4:20. And like I said, I'm going to have a poll tonight to see if you guys want me to do a video or stream tomorrow. So, and if you guys want me to do a stream, I'll do another stream tomorrow. So, but I won't guarantee you if there's going to be severe weather going on by the time I'm streaming tomorrow, though. So I try to stream though around 2 o'clock, 2 to 3 o'clock is when I try to start my stream here, and go till about 4 Central Time here. Macon. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I always pronounce it wrong. Macon. Yeah, Macon. Yeah, Macon though. Yeah, they have slight risk for today though. They actually have a special weather statement at the moment actually in effect there. 40 mile per hour winds and 0.25 inch hail. So if you guys have any other questions, let me know here. I'm going to be ending it probably here at 4:15 is my plan. Let's see what's going on here in Alabama. It looks like stuff is starting to spark up here in Alabama. We'll check out what's going on here. So let's see. So 60 mile per hour wind, 1 inch hail here. So Macon. Macon is how you say it. Okay. Yeah, I'll try my best. I probably won't remember that, but I'll try my best to try to remember names, but probably won't. They are these ones. Yeah, you'll have to watch them. You are in the risk of severe weather again for today, so we'll for sure have to watch this Storm Chaser. 60 mile per hour wind, 2 inch hail here for these storms. Something to watch. Let's check out what's going on with these storms. Base velocity here. I'm not seeing too much here. Over here, I'm not seeing too much going on either. Mean hail size here. Maybe up to an inch with this storm over here, but these storms down here, we're not seeing as big a hail going on as of now. And then let me look at Storm Chaser's area. Then we're probably going to go over the risk of severe weather for the next few days one more time before the end of the stream here. But if you guys have any questions, let me know here. Before I end the stream here at 4:15, but we'll go over the risks one last time for the next few days. So let's see here. We see there's a few storms going on near Macon, and then down here near Hazelhurst, just south of there, we do see a few special weather statements going on. You'll have to watch that. Yeah, these ones you will have to watch there in Statesboro, because it looks like these may be moving toward your area, Storm Chaser, so you might be right there. These could get to your area. The thing is, though, will they stay strong by the time it gets to your area? Probably not, but we'll see here. Those, it looks like, are trying to head toward you, though. Something you'll have to watch for your area. Okay, now let's look at our risk for today and the next few days here. We also do see quite a few warnings going on for the northeast here. So we have 3 zones we're watching for today. So we have a slight marginal risk from Maryland or Maine all the way down to Oklahoma and Texas, and then we have 3 slight risk regions here from New York over to Maine, even include Massachusetts there. Then from Delaware all the way down to South Carolina. Then from Texas all the way over to Georgia. We do have slight risk for today. We also have 2 areas on marginal risk also from Nebraska all the way to Iowa. Then Wisconsin all the way over to Indiana here. We do have a marginal risk severe weather today, meaning isolated storms are possible, and in these yellow regions means more scattered storms are possible. Our day 2 outlook here is a marginal risk from Kansas all the way over here to Indiana, Wisconsin. Then a marginal risk from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota there. Day 2. Then a marginal risk from Pennsylvania all the way over to Massachusetts, Connecticut here. We do see a marginal risk, meaning isolated storms are possible here. And then our day 3 outlook here, we have pretty big risk, a marginal risk from areas of Minnesota all the way down here, Ohio all the way over to Nebraska. Then a slight risk from Wisconsin all the way down to Iowa. And enhanced risk, where we have the best chance of severe weather going on, of maybe even some significant severe weather being possible here for day 3 here. And that's for Wisconsin and Minnesota and Iowa here. For day 3, we'll have to watch for some significant severe weather being possible here. So let's go over our individual risks for today, first of all, because we didn't look at the individual risks here. Our tornado risk for today is 2% from Maine all the way down here to New Jersey. We don't have any other tornado risk for today in any other area, so that's some good news. Our hail risk for today is a 5% chance from Maine all the way down to Pennsylvania. Then Delaware all the way down to North Carolina. Then a 5% from Arkansas all the way over to Georgia. Then a 5% from South Dakota all the way to Iowa. Then we check out our wind threat for today, our biggest threat for today here. 5% from Maine all the way down to Texas and Oklahoma. Then 15% risk from Maine all the way down to New York. Then 15% risk from Delaware all the way down to South Carolina. Then 15% risk from Georgia all the way over to areas of Texas and Arkansas. Then a 5% risk from Nebraska all the way to Iowa. And then Wisconsin all the way to Indiana. Our day 2 here, our individual risk, less than 2% chance of tornadoes. There is a 5% chance of hail from Kansas all the way over to Indiana, Wisconsin, then North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota. And our hail risk for, or wind risk for tomorrow is 5% from Kansas all the way up to Indiana, Wisconsin, then a 5% for North Dakota, Minnesota, South Dakota, then Pennsylvania all the way over to Massachusetts and Connecticut for day 2. Then day 3, we can't look at our individual risks, but we can look at our categorical outlook and our probabilistic outlook. But our probabilistic outlook, we can't look at the significant risk. So, Lynn said, I'm in the Virginia Severe Watch. Oh, you are? So our Virginia Severe Watch going on there. So yeah, you're around Virginia Beach, aren't you? Yeah, there are some storms going on close to you. I'll check that out real quick for your area there. Around your area. And I'll see what's going on here. See if anything too big going on close to your area here. It looks like we mainly have 45 mile per hour winds possible with these here. So, 45 mile per hour winds, mainly special weather statements. A few severe thunderstorm warnings down here in North Carolina. But it doesn't look like anything too big going on here. Let me look at the potential hail size. I believe there's not too big a hail. Yeah, not too big of a hail going on with this. Then our wind gusts here. Look at our wind gusts going on here for around your area. It'll take a minute here to load up. And we'll see what shows here. And what shows here, according to our at least probe here, shows potentially up to 50 mile per hour winds here, wind gusts here. So you will have to watch for up to 50, getting close to 60 mile per hour winds, gusts being possible here. So you will have to watch those very, very closely as these get toward your area here. So far, though, they're not the most strong. It doesn't look like, though, at least on reflectivity, but it could still strengthen as it gets to your area there. So, as it continues to push its way east here. So, if you guys have any questions, let me know within the next 5 minutes here, unless I'm going to be ending the stream. Okay, Michael said, how's California? I'm pretty sure California, I believe, is probably pretty dry. At least usually it is. I was making sure there's no tornado warning there. I believe we have no tornado warnings. No, we don't. Okay, let me see California. I don't think we have severe weather risk for California. Day 1, no. Day 2, no. And then day 3, we have no risk of severe weather for California. So we're looking good, at least severe weather-wise for California here. Probably more the heat here as the biggest issue probably for these areas. So, for those areas. So if you guys have any other questions here, let me know here. Before I end it here in a little bit, because I will be ending here very, very soon. I'd love to answer you guys' questions, whatever questions you guys have here before I end it. So like I said, we have some severe thunderstorm warnings going on for Virginia, North Carolina. We also have severe weather going on here for the south, from Arkansas all the way over to Alabama. Then we also see some severe weather going on up here in the northeast also, as we have some severe weather going on with a few severe thunderstorm warnings issued here. So, let's see. Cassandra said a tornado did touch down yesterday at 8:55 p.m. Was it around your area, Cassandra? Did you see a tornado around your area? If so, that'd be scary. That'd be scary if you did. It would definitely be scary. At least to me, it would. Okay, I'm going to look back up here in the northeast around Maine here, see if it's changed too much. Gotta remember, this storm did have some big hail earlier. Hopefully it works this time. Last time it decided not to work here. Potential hail size. It was the Wayne County and Holmes County area. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the report there. The National Weather Service did confirm it did touch down. So, what does Butler County, Virginia look like for tomorrow? We have severe weather possible. Let me look here. I need to see what area you're in first before I can give you an answer here. So, let me look here for Butler County. Okay, Pennsylvania. Okay, look, I'm looking at your area there. Okay, you guys are near Pittsburgh. You're near Pittsburgh here. So you guys are right around this area. Oh, well, not right down here. Close to Pittsburgh. Okay, there you are. Butler County. This is Butler County here, according to what shows here. So let me see your risk severe weather here. Looks like day 1, you guys have no severe weather risk for today. Day 2, just east of your area, you do have marginal risk severe weather though. You will have to watch for day 2 here for some severe weather. For your area, according to Butler, what it shows here, it shows you guys are not in it. At least western Butler County. But eastern Butler County, it looks like we do have a marginal risk in effect there, meaning isolated storms possible, but mainly short-lived. Then the day 3 outlook, we have no risk. Let me look at your risk for day 2 here. Tornado risk less than 2% chance. No hail risk. And then your wind risk is a 5% chance. So basically your biggest risk would be gusty winds for tomorrow. If you do see severe thunderstorms tomorrow, it'd be gusty winds being the big threat. There. So not too much though. That looks like bigger risk is more east of you. Because it barely includes you. Barely there. Cassandra said, no, but it was not even one town over from us. Both counties are right on the other side of the county line from... Oh, wait, it's right on the other side of the county line from you? Wow, that's... But that'd be scary, though. Thinking a tornado touchdown, if they told you a tornado touchdown. If you had something similar to... We heard a tornado touchdown, it'd be scary, though, to think there could be a tornado on the ground toward you. And we wind, but we actual tornadoes in Holmes County and Waynes County. God, tornado! Wow. Yeah, probably weekend. I'm gonna guess a probably weekend, but probably weakened by the time it got close to your area, but hopefully everyone was alright there. I'm sure it was probably a weak tornado. So, our hail isn't that big with this storm, by the way. We were talking about this one earlier where we had about 3-inch hail. With this earlier, according to radar, now it's down to barely that much hail now. Like, up to 0.7, 0.9, but not too big here. I'll check our base velocity just real quick here. And I'm not seeing too much there. So, those storms are coming at me pretty bad with some hail and winds. We'll stay safe here. Michael said, hey, Cassandra. Okay, we're going to end the stream here. Hopefully, you guys have a good rest of your day. Like I said, I was going to end it here at 4:15. I'm going to probably work on my big project, like I said, to get it done before my vacation thing. Next week, let me know if you guys want me to do a stream tomorrow. Either on the comments of the stream. I'll try to have a poll out later tonight about it if you guys want me to do one. But if I forget, then just let me know in the comments below of the stream. And I'm going to end it here. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your guys' day. If I don't have a stream tomorrow, I'll do a video for tomorrow. So I want to do something for tomorrow at least before I'm on my big vacation. I'm not able to upload or anything. So hopefully you guys have a good rest of your guys' day, and see you guys in the next stream or video here.
Isolated thunderstorms until midnight, then mostly clear after midnight. Patchy fog after midnight. Some thunderstorms may be severe with damaging winds, large hail, and heavy rainfall. Lows around 70. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour, becoming west around 5 miles an hour after midnight. Chance of rain 50%. Friday, sunny, hot with highs in the mid-90s. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Gusts up to 20 miles an hour in the afternoon. Friday night, mostly clear. Patchy dense fog after midnight with visibility 1/4 mile or less at times. Lows in the upper 60s. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Saturday, mostly sunny. Patchy dense fog. Visibility 1/4 mile or less at times. Hot with highs in the mid-90s. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Saturday night, mostly clear. Humid with lows in the lower 70s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny, hot with highs in the upper 90s. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy until midnight, then becoming mostly cloudy. Lows in the mid-70s. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Monday, partly sunny. A chance of showers in the afternoon. Hot with highs around 90. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Chance of rain 40%. Monday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers. Lows in the upper 60s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Gusts up to 25 miles an hour until midnight. Chance of rain 40%. Tuesday, mostly sunny. Hot with highs in the mid-80s. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tuesday night, partly cloudy until midnight, then becoming mostly clear. Lows in the mid-60s. West winds around 5 miles an hour. Wednesday and Wednesday night, partly cloudy. Hot. Highs in the mid-80s. Lows in the mid-60s.